Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Jason. Jason is one of our faves. Mostly because he's so modern and late 20th century uber trendy, yet he's really as ancient as they come. This name has a nice mix of the old and the new. Essentially, Jason is the English form of the Greek Iásōn, iota alpha sigma omega nu, believed to have been derived from the verb iasthai meaning to heal, treat, or iatrikos meaning healing. The oldest appearance of this name dates back centuries before Christ in the form of a Greek mythological hero, Jason, and his quest for the Golden Fleece, the wool of a magical, golden-haired winged ram who had been sacrificed to the god Poseidon. In order to recapture his rightful heir to the throne of Iolcos, a position usurped by his power-hungry uncle Peleus, Jason was ordered to return with the Golden Fleece. Amassing a great army known as the Argonauts, named after their ship, the Argo, Jason and his men sailed to the eastern coast of the Black Sea where the Golden Fleece was guarded by a fierce dragon. The king of the region who owned the fleece, King Aedes of Colchis, gave Jason 3 impossible tasks to perform before he could claim the Golden Fleece. Enter Medea, the daughter of King Aedes. Aphrodite had talked Eros into striking her with one of his love arrows so that she would fall deeply in love with Jason. And lucky for Jason, too. The lovesick Medea used her magical powers of sorcery to help Jason accomplish the 3 difficult tasks, the last of which was to get past the dragon guarding the fleece. Medea gave Jason a magic potion that put the dragon to sleep. She then helped Jason flee Colchis and her enraged father, who gave chase. In the end, however, Jason would betray Medea, but we'll leave that tragic tale to Euripides, who wrote the play Medea in the 5th century BC. Aside from Jason's well-known place in the annals of Greek mythology, it is also a name that appears fleetingly in the New Testament, Acts 17 and Romans 1 verse 16, as Jason, the bishop of Tarsus, appointed by Paul. He is also named as one of the 70 disciples. It was the Puritans who rediscovered the name Jason after the Protestant Reformation, 17th century, as they did with so many other lesser-known or minor biblical characters. They gave these names to their children in an act of modesty before God. Today you will find the name Jason on the top 100 lists of most favorite baby boy names in the United States, Ireland, Canada, and the Netherlands. Personality of the boy named Jason. The number 5 personality loves the excitement of life and can easily adapt to all situations. As natural adventurers, these personalities thrive on the new and unexpected and prefer to be in constant motion. It makes them feel alive. They'll stir up some action if there's not enough around, and as inherent risk-takers, they enjoy pushing the envelope. Naturally rebellious, the 5 personality has no fear and never resists change. Traveling and new experiences feed their souls. 5s are very social and attract friends with ease. People love to be around the 5 fun-loving and exciting energy. This is also a lucky number in numerology, like the 3s, so fortune seems to shine on them, helped along by their own optimism and good nature. 5s have a quick wit, a cerebral mind, and are generally very persuasive. Popularity of the boy named Jason. The name Jason has maintained a position on the U.S. popularity charts for well over a century, as far back as the U.S. government has been tracking name data. Likely, the name was brought to America via the Puritans at the time of colonization, however, it was never a hugely popular. Rather, Jason's moment in the limelight occurred starting in the 1960s when he started to show some serious promise. Jason reached his ultimate pinnacle from 1974 to 1978 when, for 5 consecutive years, Jason was the number 2 preferred baby boy's name across the country. He was never able to topple the number 1 Michael back then. Jason has begun his downward descent on the charts, but ever so subtly. We predict that it's only a matter of years before Jason exits the top 100 list, but he sure must have enjoyed the ride. We know we did. Quick facts on Jason. Gender, boy. Origin, English. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 79. Pronunciation, Jason. Simple meaning, the healer. Characteristics of Jason: adventurous, intellectual, progressive, freedom-loving, adaptable, easygoing, sensual. Cultural references to the baby name, Jason. Literary characters of the baby name Jason. Jason is a hero of Greek mythology who sailed with other men, among them Hercules, on the ship Argo in search of the Golden Fleece. This was the golden skin of a sacred ram which was guarded by a fierce dragon. On their journey to the ends of the earth in this pursuit they encountered many fantastical adventures and faced them with heroic zeal. In the end, however, it was a woman, the sorceress Medea, who drugged the dragon with a magic potion, thereby allowing them to slay the dragon and win the fleece. She and Jason and the others escaped and made their way back to Greece with the Golden Fleece as their well-won prize, where Jason and Medea marry and have 2 children. The great Greek tragedian, Euripides, tells of the not-so-happy aftermath of this event in his famous play, Medea, written and produced around 460 BC. In other words, Jason ended up abandoning the very woman to whom he owed much of his triumph. Thanks for nothin' babe. Jason Bourne is one of the aliases of the super spy, special operative, and foreign services officer, David Webb, of the Bourne series of books by Robert Ludlum. Beloved of boys and men, and some women, everywhere, he is the personification of action, daring-do, escape fantasies, and general mayhem. Injured by an attack that leaves him in a state of amnesia, Bourne is driven by a need to recoup his identity and discover the truth behind the deaths of his wife and children. The popular series of movies based upon these books stars Matt Damon. Popular songs on Jason: a song by All Girl Summer Fun Band, a song by XTC, Jason Lee, a song by Green Day, J.A.R. Jason Andrew Relva, Jason and the Argonauts, a song by Green Day, J.A.R. Jason Andrew Relva. Famous people named Jason: Jason Bateman, actor; Jason Lee, actor; Jason Robards, actor; Jason Kidd, basketball player; Jason Priestley, actor; Jason London, actor; Jason Alexander, actor; Jason Reitman, director/filmmaker; Jason Segel, actor. Historic figures with the name Jason. He cannot find any significantly important people in history with the first name Jason.